Guys, this is Merv, Bonsai with Merv. What I'd like to do is a little bit of a continuity on a plant that I have not worked with since July of last year. Now, if you go back and take a look at our Winged Elm, you will see that in June of last year, it was in a pot. The roots had gone into the ground. We cut it, we pulled it out of the ground, released it, severed it, and then we cut the plant down. And in July, I continued working with it, and we just cleaned it up a lot more and wired it. Now, what I would like to do is, we're into almost spring at this point, and you can see how much this plant has grown, how many branches it's thrown since July of last year. So, what I want to do now is get it prepared for the shape and clean it up the way I feel I would like to see it. Now, I was talking about it possibly throwing branches. It just so happened that it threw branches on the main trunk, but not in the areas where I feel would be useful and easy for us that will benefit the plant. This, you are in the front. There was my notch showing the front. This will be the number 1 branch, so let's take it off here. We already are starting to show some nice buds, okay? Here is a secondary branch. We're long at this point. Going to make it a wee bit shorter. This will be the back branch. This branch is a small piece. This, we're going to trim it off here, and I'm going to leave at least 4 or 5 inches. This will be branch number 2. We'll shorten that little piece and make it a little bit shorter than the number 1. Number 2, now we're moving up to secondary branches, which will be even shorter as we go up the tree, making sure to tip all of the little branches so that secondary branching will start happening. Getting to the top of the tree, once again, a little bit shorter, and then the apex, let's take it off right around there. Okay? So as you can see, I really hacked a lot of the extra growth, all right? I do want it to start secondary branching, and this in turn will thicken as it develops and it starts growing more. We'll let it grow for this summer, and in turn start developing the branches and the main trunk a little bit more, and as you will see, we'll progressively show more and more as we start developing this plant. Okay, so using number 1 wire, as you can see there. Now I'm going up the trunk, going to number 2 branch, being very careful. Not too tight, all the way to the end, being careful with your wire. Yep, number 1 branch. As you can see, as I'm winding it up, I'm walking it with the other hand. This way we can shape our branching as we progress to see what we're going to be developing. I'm not going to move the main trunk. I like what it did, and as we progress, if we want to make more changes to the main trunk, we can always do that. But at this point in time, I would like to continue working with it in the position that it's in. Okay? Once again, I'm going to start with this branch, and making sure that I have enough wire for this branch, and then following it, oops, you want to follow it up the trunk, not crisscrossing wire. On to the next branch. Okay, this was the secondary near the top. This is a winged elm. Do not want to go too tight with the wire so that the fungal wing can still continue growing and developing. I do not want to damage the fungal part. That's what makes this plant so interesting. Okay, these two branches. As we progress, oops, cross to that one. A little bit long, but just one twist. Make sure that it's stable. We do not want any eye pointers. Yep. So let's just remove these tips. Okay. What I do want to do, I got one more here, but I want to get the secondary branch also. Let it start developing the way we want it to develop. That's this one going out to that one. Once again, watching the direction of the wiring. Follow the direction, don't cross over, because that will in turn pinch the wire against the trunk and could lead to trunk scarring and damage. That one. Now the secondary branch. Careful not to damage it. Okay, number one branch, number two branch, and we have them coming towards you like it wants to hug you. The back branch giving you some depth. Secondary branch, oops, I got another secondary here. Let's put more wire on it and we'll take it up to the trunk, the apex. That's what we'll do. Oops. Aha. Okay. No crossing of wiring. Up to the apex. Get this little one wired here. All of these little branches are important. Oh, looks like one of them, the one that got away, huh? I'm going to start this wire right here. Get at least 2 twists. This way I know that It's stable and it'll give support. Okay, let me see where I'm at. A little bit of bending. Bring the apex forward so that it's bowing to us, showing respect. Okay, now you can see how this, oops. I'm going to just get that branch a little bit back there. Bring it forward. Okay, there we are. And that's going to be the shape of our future bonsai. Okay? Appreciate you watching. Tell me how much you enjoyed. Give me your comments. We need to know. And check us on YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe to us. Let us know what you want to see. Thank you for being with us. Do take care. Bye.